300, 300 damage. Crits are out there. That is one turret dead, second turret dead.
Oh
Fnatic going to win the Season 1 championship if they can hold on. This Nexus will go down. Congratulations to Fnatic winning the Season 1. GG.
GG indeed.
Well played.
Showing strong.
Powerhouse coming into this one, and Taipei Assassins have shocked the world, taking down Moscow 5. Will they take down Azubu Frost? 18-6 up, massive gold advantage, 9-3 in turrets, and they're just getting poked left and right. Wound dodging away from Little Balls there, but there is super minions coming in. They are on the final Nexus turret poke, and Shy is getting dropped already. BB ultimate true shot barrage going across there, and that's going to be Cloud Temple ultimate across, but he didn't even manage to catch on towards Stanley. There's the Lulu ultimate, but it's not enough. There is no damage coming out from Azubu Frost. Taipei Assassin to do it. Oh, the shockwave pulls in Cloud Temple. BB picks up a kill on Chase there. Shy goes down, Mad Life getting stripped. Oriana picks up another kill. Taipei Assassins are the Season 2 World Champions. They picked up $1 million and the Summoners Cup. They are victorious. See you in Season 3. Good night. Surely needs the signal. They disengage from Wall. They have to back away from it. Both of them looking almost getting caught out. They're going to have to safeguard to Uzi. And that's an easy turret for SK Telecom. It's 7-2 in turrets. 11,000 gold lead. SK Telecom, they are already etching their name on that cup.
They can smell it right now. They're going to be going for the second inhibitor turret. There's already one down. Royal doesn't even have 5 people here.
Throws down the slicing Maelstrom, forced to go in, but he was Stranglethorn back. Can they continuously get the fight? Piglet got Chum the Waters on him, and they're now absolutely running for the fountain. This does not look good for Royal.
This doesn't engage. Crescendo catches all of them. It's a double for impact. They get on the fountain. SK Telecom are just rolling through. The Nexus turrets are potentially going to go down. This could be a 20-minute game for SK Telecom. They will be the Season 3 World Champions here at the Staples Center.
And it was the most impressive victory. They just seem nearly unstoppable. That last game was under 21 minutes. They had a 15,000 gold lead. It was 12 kills.
Royal Club here, and they're going to wait for them to ward up more. That turret goes down, and they're going to be able to start splitting these lanes a bit once the super minions come in. Actually, Dandy just uses that as a front door to get in. There's the Ghost Blade. They hop in. Oh, the Ghost Blade into Shockwave, or rather, Rengar jumping into the Shockwave out of invisibility, and that's going to be huge damage. This might even be enough for the next inhibitor. Kills coming in from Looper as he gets to the backside. As you said, chat, thriving in chaos. Looper doing just that. It's huge, and they may just try to win this one.
The Death Divers are so short.
They're short here, but they were actually pushing that super minion wave through, and Samsung White are on towards the Nexus turrets. Look at the damage that they have there. The first Nexus turret is going to fall. Only Lulu really there to stop them. The second Nexus turret fall. They're going to focus in on the Nexus itself, and Samsung White are the 2014 World Champions.
What a sight.
Trojan in a real sticky situation. He goes down, a full 3-man Gnar ultimate. That's gonna be smacked down now. Eyes onto the AD carry, but the support hits. It's gonna be Kuro out safely. Prey, however, has to run away from his base. SK Telecom looking to take down the final Nexus turrets. It does not look good for Kuro and his team. Coup Tigers are falling. SKT will be your first ever 2-time world champions! In an almost perfect run.
Split or total gear.
As a team, they will do so. SK Telecom T1, your 2-time world champions.
The time for them to do it.
It feels like SK Telecom know exactly how to play against Samsung's team composition. The arrow this time goes between the goalposts. Cubase under threat. Deadly flourish as Samsung are under pressure. This is buying time for those super minions to pour in, kick around. Crown's able to flash so he doesn't get caught, but Cubase down!
And it's a war of attrition. They're just waiting for wrecking them in a fight.
Duke flashes forward, chomps down to kill Crown. SK Telecom have got 2, make that 3 kills. The curtain call is a fitting end to the World Championship as Samsung Galaxy are being dove under their tower. SK Telecom have overcome every challenge. They are the undisputed best team in the world. The SKT reign continues. They win their 3rd World Championship.
And you better well picking the victor away from Crown and really controlling that game with that champion.
Such an incredible achievement for all the members.
Shot back by Bank, who is to hold at the front line, and Samsung Galaxy push mid first.
As you can see, the
Flash hold left! They've caught Baker! They've got the CC! The mid laner is down! The unkillable Demon King has done just that! As Ruler stays in, life stealing in the back line. They found more as Hootie does not have a way out. Pops to Yolt, but he has no exit route. 2 more autos will kill him down, but he gets to run away. They twitch to their aggro. They knock down Wolf instead. 5v3 in mid. In the moment of truth, they flash on Baker, and they take out the heart of SK Telecom.
Baker had no flash when the fight started. They knew that, so they used everything to kill him.
A game-winning pick, a championship-winning pick for Ruler. That might be the Flash R that signals the end of the SKT dynasty. There are no turrets. It is 5 versus 3. Hootie, do you have what it takes to win the game? Bang certainly does not. Ruler on the Nexus. The upset is complete as the kills come through. The SKT dynasty is over. All hail the new kings. Samsung Galaxy, your 2017 World Champions! Korean champions in their quarterfinal. What people called the best Chinese team in the semi, and SKT, the reigning world champions in the final. Every one of them defeated.
There is no greater achievement in League of Legends than beating SKT in a world final.
9-1 in the top 8. No one came close to them in a best of 5. Something. Cavs grab the laser, but it's Belwan into the back line, looking to find everybody. Here comes your Hextech ultimatum into your Galio ultimate. Ning's gonna be taken low, goes into the stasis. Jackie's legendary. They've already found the kill in Astoas, they've already found the kill in the Caps. It's the solo laners down, and IG are pushing for the win. Hillsong is taken very low, and it's still 5 members of the LPL squad alive.
Flash up onto Rakan, the re-engage gets some of the carries. Reckless still alive, but can they keep this game up?
It's an impossible defense at this point. Brox and Reckless versus the world. Reckless goes on a rampage, but Ning is still there pressuring onto the turret with the rest of IG. Reckless is down, Brox is away. IG are on to the Nexus. The LPL has never won before, but that will change today. The Crownless are finally king, and Invictus Gaming are your 2018 World Champions.
Will be Invictus Gaming.
The dream of every competitive League of Legends team now being realized as Invictus Gaming will hoist the Summoners Cup together and claim their victory.
He caught out by the box on the play. He goes in with the Cataclysm and hops right back out. The Baron is the target and it will be secured. It's LWX that does so, but it's at the cost of Chris Blind. Hero's Entrance comes in and Dwimby is chasing forward. That's already a kill onto Jankos. This could be it. Now Wonder's in trouble as Caps goes golden under the hourglass. He needs to do so much more. Will throw down the Event Horizon, but it doesn't matter. 2 members of G2 are left to fend off 4 from FunPlus Phoenix.
FPX are headed straight for that Nexus, and it's only Wonder and Perks left standing.
FunPlus Phoenix are looking to silence the haters and stun the world with their own style of League of Legends. They are pushing onto the Nexus. The favorites of G2 in Paris did not stand a chance. And FunPlus, they've taken down the Nexus. They turn their attention to Wonder. Tian goes down. Perks kills Gimgoon. The Nexus is being focused. It's going down. And FunPlus Phoenix are your world champions. Samsung in Korea and Fnatic in Europe. Almost every home representative has lost. And look at that engage. 2 more kills. Diving into the base. Angel gets airtime with the knockups. 4 members of Damwon pushing to the mid lane. All 5 group up to take down the inhibitor, and this might be the final push. It's been a 3-year hiatus for the LCK. A drought when it comes to finals appearances. And today, Damwon Gaming will shut down Suning. Damwon will silence Shanghai. And Damwon Gaming are your season 2020 World Champions.
스프링 썸머가 있었기 때문에 이런 영광도 가능한 것이었을 거예요.
그렇죠. 참 여러 번 말씀드렸던 것 같지만 리그 전체에서 그런 어떤 싸움 소위
네.
그냥 줄여서 그 싸움이라고
onto Ghost fantastically, but he does satchel his way out. Still, it's just going to be creating space to take down these inhibitor turrets and inhibitors. The mid lane going to go down as well as EDG will crush the base of Damwon Kia. Do they have it in them in order to close this one out right here? There is one turret between EDG and history right now as Viper dashes forward. Showmaker goes golden, but it's not going to keep him alive. Mako is going to be the sacrificial lamb, but it's a double kill already for Fly. Andre, lightning rushing his way out of this one, and now the Nexus is exposed. Damwon Kia are limping, and EDG have the man advantage. The Nexus will go down, and against all odds, EDG will be your 2021 World Champions.
They've done it! They've actually done it! The LPL is back on top. Thaddeus, combo breaker on Damwon's attempt for the back-to...
In every single game, it felt neck and neck. So congratulations to EDG as we head to the trophy ceremony presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Really want to give Ruby the lunch back. So they can take it, but they've taken away the
T1's going to the base. They're going to the Nexus. Can they do it in time? Kingen comes back. Elder Drake at the ready. But what can he do? Q3, no damage just yet. Elder Drake, the execute. Sayeth is down. DRX, hold on.
Kingen! He gets back! He does it! Gumayushi's gonna find the ultimate onto Bioshik, but they still have the Elder Dragon buff on DRX. They're gonna run straight back into the hearts of T1.
Can they end? Is this it? T1 are so vulnerable and wounded. DRX have the Elder Dragon. 4 members down. It's on Gumayushi to hold the line. DRX are coming for their World Championship title.
The Cinderella story! DRX are pushing in!
DRX, they're on to inhibitor turret number 1. Only Keria is going to be up. It's still 10 seconds on owner. DRX will march forward. Keria wants to hit the wave. Kingen goes to the world ender. Gumayushi is dead. They have been doubted. They have been discounted. They have been dismissed. But DRX are your 2022 World Champions.
Available DRX World Champions.
Trying to get something done, but it does not matter. T1 are too strong. 4 times T1 has lost in a game 5. 4 times they've been knocked out, and 4 times they have got back up for this moment. It was 7 years since their loss, a decade since their first. The SKT legacy has been reignited. T1 will be your 2023 World Champions.
It took them 2 years to win a title again. Spring 2021, this roster came up, they stomped the LCK, they stomped the playoffs. And they've waited for it. Last year, the story wasn't about them.
With the stopwatch, Faker in the middle of them all, and it seems like death may have arrived, and his name is Faker. He's here for your lives. The rest of T1 begin his collapse. Faker's gonna fall as he pulls the stopwatch, manages to buy himself a second. Oda here to save his mid laner once again, and Faker still stands. He has ascended. He stands above it all, and he looks hungrily at that world's trophy.
The unkillable Demon King, unkillable one more time.
unbelievable once more. How does he keep doing it? I mean, with the Baron buff, 4 members dead, it's only Knight left to defend his base, his crumbling kingdom at the hands of T1. An inhibitor will fall, and T1 set their sights on the Nexus.
Knight goes in with the Spirit Rush, lands the charm as well. The first Nexus tower's fallen, and T1 are just looking for the prize. They're hungry for it. T1 are the past, the present, and the future. A new era, the same empire. T1 are your 2024 World Champions.
Baker said, "This one's for you."
I think it's a little bit for them as well.
A little bit.
Going across the board, BDD caught off the side. A good flash to take him out, and Guma has to be careful, but he's so damn fast. Owner, pulling up BDD. He goes gold in an extra 2.5 seconds to consider what went wrong as T1 looks set to end it all.
They're gonna finish the job. It is Doran and Peter left alone in the mid lane, and T1 will ace them.
T1 earning their legacy again and again. And again, there can be no doubting it. 4 players on the Rift today, making the impossible possible. Owner, Faker, Gumayushi, Keria, and now Doran as well are world champions.
And the disbelief on his face. A teammate that so many have praised over the long years. Domestically, he's always been able to show it as T1 find the free-peat.
An unrivaled dynasty here has just been made.
T1 world champions once again.
And they did it as the 4th seed again. They had to play in the play-ins, the newly created play-ins, elimination right at the beginning of the tournament.